friends and felines, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're venturing on my channel for the first time today, hi, hello, and welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave today. But for today's video, we are going to be doing a full collection review. I don't get the full collection from brands that often, but this time I decided to go all in and I got the complete collection from ColourPop of the Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, I've got the full kit and caboodle. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews already on this. A lot of people were talking some schmack that the eyeshadow palette color story was not that great. But I love the packaging. It is black lit activated. I don't really have a black light. We can try to attempt that later with the color changing light that I do have. But I don't really have a black light, so that's unfortunate. But I'm excited to hop into all of these goodies. If you guys are excited and you love The Nightmare Before Christmas just as much as I do, then definitely keep on watching. Alright, as soon as ColourPop released that little hint saying, oh, like 2 holidays are colliding, it's like, it's gotta be Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, what else is it gonna be? So it's just like a continuation of Halloween, but it's also Christmas. I love quoting anything from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So like I love this movie. I watch it every year. So we're just gonna go through. I'm gonna show you guys a lot of the products and then we're gonna play around with it. There are some products in here I have not tried from ColourPop before, so it's gonna be interesting. Pumbaa is also in the room right now, so hopefully he will not try to jump up and burn himself with a candle like he did last time. Alright, so I got the full collection, like I said. I got it for $115. It is a $128 value, but that's why there are things like Afterpay and Klarna. So we're just going to go through everything. So first up is the eyeshadow palette. This is the Nightmare Before Christmas shadow palette for $22. This is what the unit carton looks like, and again, everything's supposed to be like black lit activated. We will test that out later. So here is the inside of the palette. It's super cute. People were really disappointed with this. I can see where some of the disappointment is coming from. I understand having a couple of pinks in here, but like I feel like there should have been some like blues and like some greens. Like, I don't know, you want to incorporate like, you know, the Trio of Terror, like Lock, Shock, and Barrel, maybe some Oogie Boogie, Jack and Sally. So you have like an orange. And then you have, which like I think like covers like one, and then you have like a purple which might cover another, and then the pink, like Sally's like kind of pink, but I would expect some blues. You do have like a couple of blacks in here, so I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna swatch all of these colors. Alright, I have swatched all of the colors very crookedly down my arm, so we are gonna start right at the top. We have Zero, Meant to Be, Dear Friend, In My Bones, Pumpkin Patch is this gold, the pink is Christmas Town, then we have Frog's Breath, Dr. Finkelstein, What's This, Sandy Claus, Everybody Scream, and Halloween Town. So very crooked. We're kind of all over the place. It's a mixed bag as far as the swatches go. Some of the shimmers are very buttery and creamy with a little bit of fallout. Some of the mattes swatch better than the others. Like the more the neon ones didn't really swatch the best, and a couple of them were like pretty chalky. So that is the eyeshadow palette for $22. And moving on. Alright, so the next product is the Trio of Terror Jelly Much Shadows. This is the Lock, Shock, and Barrel. So this was $28. It is a $30 full value if you get like all 3 of them in the kit. I have not tried the Jelly Much Shadows, so I am not sure how those are going to work. Some jelly things really do not work for me, like the e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter. That's usually just a mistake. So the first one we have is Barrel. It like shifted and it's super thick. So there's a lot of product on the top. So that's interesting. It just looks disgusting and it feels disgusting. Like, I don't know if it froze or what is going on. Ew, it feels gross. It feels like something I would stick my hand in for like a Halloween haunted house when you have to like guess what goopiness you're like, you know, feeling, and then they tell you it's like, oh, it's brains or intestines. So yeah, that is the Beryl shade. It's super, super pretty. It's interesting, like duochrome of just ugly beautifulness. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like gray, brown, green with reflect. I don't really know, but that's the first shade. All right, the second shade is Shock, which is this pink, which I feel like does not correspond with the character. So maybe that's why people were getting upset. So it's like this really bright neon pink. And again, feels super weird. I just don't know like how these will work over top of shadow or if you just kind of use it by itself. So there's the hot pink shade. That is gorgeous. I feel like with these, you kind of just like go in with one shade and you just kind of plop it all over your lid and then that's that, but I don't really know. All right, and then we have the last one, which is Lock. And like, see, this all shifted to like one side, so I don't know if they were just like vertical for too long, but it makes it feel like the component is half empty. These are just like such a weird consistency. Like, I don't even know how you would apply this on your eye. Ooh, this one is pretty. Oh my god, I like this one. This one's like a dark purple night sky with glitter. It's like purple and blue. That is so pretty. I like that one. All right, so now we have a couple of the BFF liquid liners. These are $10 each. I don't think I've ever tried a liquid liner from ColourPop. I have a few of the cream gel liners that I love using in like the waterline. So we have two different types, Scream Queen and Pumpkin King. So Scream Queen is just a standard black. That went on pretty nicely. I'm not sure if they're going to be like drying down to a matte color or what. And then the other one is white. I'm pretty excited about this because I don't have a white liner other than like I just use the Drug Lord liquid lip all the time. So like there's the white. It does swatch, but it's not completely opaque. So we'll have to like see how that works. I will definitely be using that in like a Halloween look in the future. Next we have these face jewels for $8. It came with a collection. I honestly could do without these. I probably won't use any of them today. I'll probably just save them if I want to use some sort of Halloween look in the future. I don't think we're going to be doing anything too crazy today. All right, so then we have the Creme Lux Lipsticks for $10 each. And there are 3 different ones. We have, are the shade names, we have Sally, we have Oogie Boogie, and we have Jack Skeleton. And these are also like ornaments you could put on your tree, which is kind of cool. I probably won't put them on my tree because I'm gonna have a very specific color scheme for my tree. All right, so there is the actual packaging. Super cute. I don't think I've ever tried any like lipsticks from ColourPop. And I don't know if you guys can see it. It has a really cool embossing on there of some skeletons. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch all 3 colors and then show you guys. Here are all 3 of the Creme Lux lipsticks swatched. We have Jack Skeleton on top, which is the red. The nude is Oogie Boogie, and then the pink is Sally. All right, so the next thing is something called a Master of Fright Glitter Gel for $10. Comes in a uniquely shaped package. That's interesting. So here is the packaging. I'm like scared to open this. I guess it's just straight glitter, or is it like a glitter glue? Again, it's like super sticky and like weirdly packaged, but there's the glitter. Like I don't even know how or when I'm gonna use this. This is like huge chunks of glitter, so I don't even know like if this is eye safe. Super pretty. So I guess like if you wanted to put it on your face, I would not suggest putting these on the eyes because it's like legit big chunks of glitter. All right, and then the last thing is a sponge. The sponge retails for $8 and it's the Detail Blending Sponge. Basic teardrop shape, and We've got the little guy on there. That's super cute. All right, those are all the products. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of my base makeup. I'm gonna try out the new sponge, and we're gonna come back to play around. I feel like I wanna do like a pinkish purple look because I feel like there's a lot of pink purple colors in here. So yeah, I'll be right back. All right, I went ahead and I threw on some really quick makeup. I literally threw on a BB cream and I used the sponge. It got really big and it feels denser than I'm used to. I feel like it also absorbed a lot of product, but it's kind of hard to tell because it's black, but you can see the product there. I also don't know how long the like little detailing is gonna last. It's super cute, but I do like how pointed it is because I can really get into like my creases and like the inner corner for concealer, which I totally forgot to put on today, but I don't think it looks like too bad. Like I don't think my dark circles are poking through that horribly. I also just have like a few pimples here and there. So yeah, I just like did like really quick. I just like threw in some brow gel, the NYX brow gel really quick for the brows, and then I have primed my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot. So we're gonna get into the eyes, and I think I'm gonna do two different looks, but try to like make them cohesive so it doesn't look completely different. So for this eye, I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna do like a pink purple kind of look. But first, I'm gonna start with a fluffy brush. I'm gonna go into Meant to Be, which is this gray, just very, very, very lightly. Just as like a little bit of a transition shade, like way up in the crease. Because I don't want it to be like all just like pink and purple. I need like something else just for like a little bit of shadow. I feel like this is just like kind of like a very cool toned contouring of my eyelid. Because I really don't want this to like look muddy. I'm actually going to use that same color on the other eye as well. Because I think I'm going to use one of the like jelly shadows on the other side because I'm very curious. I've never actually tried them before. So it will be a fun time trying to use those. Now I think I'm going to go in with the bright pink, which is Sandy Claus. And that's going to go on the inner portion of the lid. I did not take the sticker off. Not sure if that was satisfying at all, but I tried. Now this will really see how much pigment actually comes out. I feel like if you really want these like kind of more neon shadows to really pop, you'd want to put like a white eye base down first or like a pink one. If you have like those ones from like P. Louise, like that'd probably be like the best bet. I'm just starting with flat brushes to really pack down that pigment first. And I'll go back later and blend it all out. All right, using a different flat brush, we're gonna go in with the purple shade, which is Everybody Scream. And that will go right out here on the outer portion of the lid. Again with a flat brush, and then we'll blend it out. All right, so taking a clean fluffy brush, we're just gonna blend the crease, blend the two shades together, and kind of make a little bit of a shape on the outer portion of the corner. All right, there you have it. Now we're going to go in with the shimmers using the fingers. So we're going to go with the Christmas Town shimmer, this pink one over top of the pink. And I'll be using Dr. Finkelstein, which is that purple on top of the purple. Both those shades, when I was swatching them, didn't seem to have a lot of pigment, like base pigment. So I think they'll just be like really good toppers. We'll put the pink on top of the pink. Like it's helping to bring out the pink and making it like a little bit brighter, but there is adding like that shimmer and a little bit of like the glitter reflect. And then this purple shade, which isn't exact purple to like this one, but we'll just throw it on top. It'll be cute. I didn't put my ring back on after putting on primer. Take my ring off so I could put primer on and not get it all over my ring. All right, going back in with that Dr. Finkelstein because I want to focus it out here a little bit more without going too crazy. There is a little bit of fallout, but that was just kind of me not being careful with that purple shimmer. So I'm just gonna brush that away really quick. All right, we're gonna do some inner corner and brow bone highlight with this white up here, 0. This one felt super buttery. Girl, do you see that? That is poppin'. Holy cow. I was gonna say, when I was like swatching these, that one was like the softest and butteriest and creamiest, I feel like those weren't any actual words, of all of the shimmers. Wow, that's my favorite shade in this whole palette. All right, and I'm just gonna do some of the pink and the purple down below on the lash line really quick, and then we'll hop over to the other eye. All right, so we are gonna get crazy, and we're gonna go in with these jelly shadow things. We're gonna try the pink and like the purplish one. It's gonna look different than this eye, but I wanna just try out as many products as I can. I just don't know the best way to apply these, with a finger or a brush. So I think we're gonna start with a finger and then maybe have to like buff it out with like a fluffy brush. So again, I'm gonna take just a little tiny bit from the cap. It's just like such a weird thick consistency. And we're gonna start putting that on the inner portion of the eye. So like that does have some pigment. I think you can like layer it up to make it more opaque, but it's not completely opaque unless you keep layering it up and you want to have your lid feel heavy. But that's pretty. I don't know like how long this product would last on your eyes. Like if you're sweating at all or if it gets wet, like I don't know how long it will last. I've never tried these products, so they're very intriguing to me. All right, so now we're gonna go into the purple shade, which was Lock, but this is like a different kind of purple. It's like a night sky purple, which I feel like is definitely coming off more black on camera now that I realize that. I think it just has like mostly like purple reflect in it. Let's see how these like shades blend together. Just starting with my finger. But getting out to the outside is gonna be tricky. So I'm gonna try applying it with a brush and see how that works. I'm gonna try a little angled brush. I just don't know if like this product will actually like get picked up by the brush and then deposited. It's just weird. See, we just come on this channel to just have a learn experience together. All right, so it really like does not want to move easily with a brush. So there's that. I mean, it is with some effort, but it's not the best. It's not budging. That's the issue. They like do dry down where it feels like kind of like a powder. I feel mostly like just like the glitter chunks, but it's definitely an experience. That's for sure. I think the pink definitely works a little bit easier than like this dark purple black shade going on. Those pinks are just beautiful. Like I love this pink shade. Like if you just need to slap on just a color and go, I feel like that's what these are for. But I'm gonna just put some purple and pink on the lower lash line like I did over here. And then we're gonna try out the liners. All right, we have two different eyes going on. They're similar though. I ended up on this eye going in, as I drop all of my makeup brushes, I ended up going in with the shade Halloween Town, which was this, goodness gracious. Take two. So in this eye, I ended up going in with the shade Halloween Town, which is this black with like purple glitter in it, which is kind of similar to the Jelly Shock shade that I used, just to kind of do it on the outer portion and then kind of make it more of the shape that I wanted it to be in the first place. So I guess that works. You could kind of use that. It coincides with that shade. So now we're going to use the liners. We have a black and we have a white. So I'm thinking I'm just going to use black to make a little wing, and then I'll use the white in the waterline just to test both of them out. I am shaking like crazy. I have not had dinner yet. So far it's gliding on pretty easily. I'm not sure how it will dry down matte. I'm going to do both wings and then come back for the white liner because I'm not going to do this all on camera. It will take too long. All right, there are the wings. You can't really see this side because it's a lot darker. So it doesn't really matter if they're even or not. Now let's go with the white. I've never really done like a liquid liner in a waterline, so I'm not sure how this is going to work or if you should even do this, but we shall see. I need to get one of those like cotton pads that you can like put on your fingers to rest against your face so you don't like take up all of your makeup. That's what I need. All right, so there is the white liner in the waterline. I feel like liquid eyeliner is not the place to put that, and it does seem kind of watery. I know, even though I put it in the waterline. So I have to see how it works, like doing stuff on the face if I want to get creative for Halloween looks. My only concern is that like you put it back into the component and like you can get the felt tip dirty with whatever makeup you're wearing. That's why I like using the velour liquid lip. I can dab some on my hand and then use a brush. Or if you had like a pot liner maybe. So like that's my only worry with that. I'm gonna throw on some mascara and lashes, and then we have like the glitter and the lips, and that's it. Okay, so earlier in the video I said it wasn't gonna be a crazy look, but the more and more I play, the more and more crazy it gets. So I thought we already had a dramatic eyeshadow look going on, and I have like two completely different eye shapes going on as well. Part of that is me, part of that is the makeup, so deal with it. As I said, we're gonna continue to make this look crazy, because instead of going in with a neutral lip, we're obviously going to go in with the hot pink. As I was swatching these feel really soft and really creamy. Like they said, they're not a matte lipstick, they are a Creme Lux lipstick. So we're just going to go in with this. I'm already going to not line my lips, and I have chapped lips like I always do. So yeah. Alright, this is super cute. It does enhance all of the chappedness in my lips, but this color is really pretty. I feel like I could also just use a velour liquid lip from Jeffree Star. Like, you can't go wrong with his liquid lips because they do not budge. This will budge and this will transfer, but it is super cute, super hot pink. We're just keeping everything extra. So some of my blush like kind of disappeared. I think I might want to touch that up really quick. I wanted to keep it pink. I used a Rare Beauty liquid blush underneath, but I'm just gonna add just a little bit more of the Pink Me Up shade from Jaclyn, just to kind of cover up my redness that's poking through. Yes, I can tell the difference between my own skin's redness and the blush, but I also disturbed some of the makeup from like trying to do liner and stuff like that. Alright, we are almost done. The last thing, I think, is the Master of Fright Obsessed Glitter Gel. We are going to use this as highlighter because I said I was gonna be extra. So that's what we're doing. I'm just gonna put this on where you would normally put highlighter. It will probably disturb my makeup, but we are just going for it today. It smells really nice. I don't know what it smells like, but it's just nice. It's like hard to like put this in like precise spots because while the glitter is in a medium, the actual glitter flakes are mostly sticking to my finger instead of my face, so it's hard to like get them dispersed how I want them to. So you're just gonna have to like try your own luck and see what happens. I feel like you can like barely tell on camera. I'm trying to like hit the light, but like it's just like straight up like glitter. Like if you want to go to a festival, I had a friend who was at EDC. I had a lot of friends that were at the different EDCs. One's in Orlando, like the New York City one. I don't know, like is there one in Ohio? They're all over the place. Like this would be really cute on the eyes, but that would be dangerous, so don't do it. Alright, so I'm not even going to bother setting everything because this will not be on for much longer. So we're just gonna go over my final thoughts on everything. Alright, things look weird. Let's try to get weirder. I don't really have a black light, but this is as best I'm gonna get, and look at that. Oh, look, it's so cool. I love black light. Like this isn't a true black light because all of this orange would be like super crazy bright. Ooh, look at that. Wow, I have too much excitement out of this. Ooh, and we got like the yellow. Basically all the orange is like super bright. So like that's super cool. I have way too much enjoyment out of this. I had to wait until it's dark enough so you guys could like see. Alright, I just want to show you guys to see if they like lit up at all. And this wasn't even like a true black light, so that's cool. Alright, in case you're wondering, I already had an outro filmed. I don't know where it went, so I have to redo it. I already took off my lashes, so it is what it is. Just deal with it. Overall thoughts on the whole collection. Was it worth the whole amount of money? I mean, I feel like it is if you like Nightmare Before Christmas. If you love it just as much as I do, definitely go pick up some pieces. There are stuff still in stock. Some of it is out of stock as of right now. The eyeshadow palette for being $22 and just being like a ColourPop eyeshadow palette. It's just kind of like your run-of-the-mill kind of shadows. The jelly shadows are interesting. I definitely think the pink one worked better than the purple black one, and I think it's just a really easy, just throw it on, run out the door, good to go. The lipsticks are nice. They're not gonna last, but they are really soft and creamy and like kind of like moisturizing. They feel very like nourishing for the lips. The sponge worked really well. The BB cream, we'll have to see how it works with a full foundation, like full coverage foundation, and see how long it takes for that little detail to disappear. So overall, I'm personally not mad with this collection. Yeah, the color story may have not been perfect for The Nightmare Before Christmas, but I enjoyed it. So if you guys enjoyed this collection and this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. While you're at it, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you are notified every time I post a new video. I love you guys, and if you subscribe to my channel, I welcome you to the Feline family. Bye!